Hey Leo, welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and today I'm going to be doing a general reading for you for the month of August. Now, I am kind of switching things up a little bit because I have been listening to a lot of feedback that you all have been giving me, and some of you have requested more like me doing face to camera readings. So I'm trying that for the month of August 2024. So if you are new here, like I said, my name is Desiree, also known as Intuitive Gems, and I am your favorite money tarot reader on YouTube. And I'm going to be doing a kind of a general reading, and it's going to cover money, of course, but we're also going to see what shows up for you, Leo, as it relates to life in general, maybe some love, relationship stuff, work, career, as I always do. So let me know your thoughts, how you like this format and how you like this setup. Like I said, I'm trying to give you guys what you want because we are so close to 100,000 subscribers on this channel. And so I would love it if you would take the time to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and share the video with anyone who you may know that may be interested in this type of content. So for the readings this month, I am using my Morgan Greer Tarot deck. I will clarify with my Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot, as I always do. And then I will close out your reading, Leo, with a intuitive life coaching oracle card. So I know a lot of you like to see the cards as I'm doing the reading. So what I'll probably do is angle the camera down. And I'm not sure how that's going to go, but I'm going to do my best, and the whole point is really to improve the quality of the videos and to make it a better viewing experience for you. Okay, so Leo, let's go ahead and get right into it. So let me aim the camera down and we'll just go ahead and get right into it. All right, so what do we need to know for the sign of Leo as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance? See, I'm still thinking of only money, but I think that's a good thing because we've got some really good cards for you here. All right, but what do we need to know for the sign of Leo for the month of August 2024? Again, I'm going to do a general reading, and I think this is going to be really, really good. So let's see. Now, you guys can't really see everything, but that's okay. What I will do is let's try and aim this down a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so Leo, this is the thing. August, and I should say happy birthday, Leo. August is going to be a really good month for you because what I'm seeing here is that some of the things that you've been working towards, some of the things you've been working on are already starting to show up for you and bring you some results because we do have this Nine of Cups here. And then we've also got the Four of Pentacles. Now, the Nine of Cups is the wish card. So this means you're going to start to see results. You are starting to see results in the first week of August of the things that you have been trying to either manifest, to create, especially things, I'm picking up things that are related to not only money, but just success in general. So it could be anything that you're working on, maybe a project. It could be health goals, weight loss, just getting healthier in some regard. All right, so that's the first thing I see here. Next up, I do see this Four of Pentacles. This means that you're working on your money and you're starting to create either a budget or you're starting to create a plan as it relates to your finances, and things are really starting to take shape. In other words, you're starting to get ahead either with your savings or paying down debt. And the other thing too is that it looks like you're getting more clear on exactly what it is you want to do with your money and how you want to save, how you want to invest, all of those things. Now, we do have some emotional stuff. I do see this Three of Swords here, which means that you could be feeling some emotional, I want to say the word tension as we move into this first week of August. Now, this could be something that's affecting you relationship wise. The other thing that I am picking up too is like, for some of you, you recently ended something, but you're still kind of processing your feelings. You're still trying to figure out what happens for you next. And you're also contemplating whether or not you want to maybe date again, or maybe you, um, are just going to kind of put relationships on hold, at least as it relates to love and that type of thing. Now, for those of you who may be in a committed relationship, this Three of Swords is also indicating that maybe you're going through some challenges as it relates to your relationship in some way. And that, maybe emotionally you're feeling a little tapped out. That's really what I'm picking up here. Next, we've got that Temperance card. The Temperance card talks about things coming into balance and harmony for you. So understand that while you are going through some of these emotional changes, the Temperance card says, don't worry, this is exactly where you need to be. This is exactly the feelings that you need to have, because this is what is helping you to create harmony in other parts of your life, or maybe in all areas of your life. We also have the High Priestess card. That's another card that confirms that you're on the right track emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. And then we also have the Eight of Wands, and this means that things are starting to happen for you very, very quickly, and that things are really starting to shift for you as it relates to, I want to say again, money. I'm picking up that there's going to be a lot of changes for you, Leos, in August as it relates to money, wealth, success, your business, investing, even career. And that things are going to happen so fast that you don't even have time to prepare, but you're still very excited about the changes and the possibilities that are starting to take shape. All right, so let's go ahead and continue on. Let's go ahead and continue on, Leo, and see what else is showing up for you for the month of August 2024. I'm kind of liking this setup. I feel like I have more space. Maybe that's not exactly true, but that's what it feels like to me. All right, what do we need to know for the sign of Leo as it relates to not only money and wealth, but life, everything, and anything we need to know? All right, whoa. Okay. Let's put that there. All right, Leo. So the first card we got is the Death card, and maybe you can't see it all. Let me bring some of this stuff down. All right, so the thing about the Death card is that it talks about transformation, and we already kind of mentioned that. In other words, every aspect of your life is undergoing through some type of change, especially in the month of August. I feel like this is something that you've actually been expecting, and in some cases preparing and planning for. That's why this card is in the reverse. At least it is for me. This card is in the reverse because it means that this is not something that's sudden, that's a shock, that was a surprise. This is something that you've actually been preparing for, and now the action is starting to kind of unfold, like things are starting to work for you. All right, we also have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. This means that you actually second guess about walking away or leaving something. I do feel like this could be a relationship. Again, I'm feeling like this could be some remnants of the thing we talked about earlier with that Three of Swords card. All right, so some of you, it could be time for you to move on. And for some of you, maybe your relationship just kind of takes on a new energy or even a new meaning for you, because it may not necessarily be romantic or partnership. Sometimes these relationships could be in the family. It could also be relationships with work, professional relationships and so forth. But it looks like the dynamics of a particular relationship is or are changing the second week of August. Next, we have the King of Cups. That's the card of emotional intelligence, emotional maturity, emotional sensitivity. Now, the thing about the King of Cups is that it means that you actually have a good grasp on your emotions and that you're not being misled by how you feel. In other words, you still make really solid decisions and you don't get caught up in the emotions as it relates to those decisions. Next, we do have the Chariot card. I love this card. The Chariot card is always about, things happening quickly and multiple things happening at once. Now, the Chariot card, because this card is in the upright position, this means you're going to have a lot of things happening and you're going to have to figure out how you're going to manage or balance them all. Now, this isn't necessarily a bad thing. I think for a lot of us who are working on things, especially things that are money related or career or success related, sometimes we have our main thing and then we've got several side things going on. And if that's the case for you, Leo, it looks like all of them are starting to take off and you are starting to see some success as it relates to those things. Finally, we've got the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is a card that talks about the money mindset. So, again, even though this reading isn't solely focused on money, it looks like you're making a lot of progress financially in the month of August, Leo. I keep getting confirmation card after confirmation card that is indicating that. And so, again, Leo, whatever you're doing, keep doing it because it's definitely bringing you the results and the success that you're looking for. All right, let's go ahead and continue on and see what else we need to know for the sign of Leo for the month of August 2024. What do we need to know for Leo? All right, Leo. Okay, looking at these cards, I do see some travel coming up. Either you're going to be making plans to travel or you will be taking a trip. In the second half of August, we also have this High Priestess card. Remember, we saw her earlier. She's up here. The High Priestess card is really about your intuition. Sometimes for some of you, it's going to be psychic or spiritual abilities. For those of you who are trying to maybe move into some type of spiritual work or something like that, I do feel like this is something that you may need a little bit more preparation or maybe knowledge about before you actually consider making it your main thing. Okay. Because I've talked to a few of you who said that you do want to maybe start a tarot business or some type of a spiritual business in some way. And I'm picking up that if that is you, Leo, you need to get some more information first before you actually totally move into that type of work. But we do have that Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is good news as it relates to money. And the other thing is that I feel like for some of you, this is going to be a payoff or a payout. Okay, so however that makes sense for you, a payoff or a payout. Okay, we talked about the travel card, the Six of Swords usually means travel or it means some type of movement in some way in the physical sense. So like I said, a lot of you are going to be planning trips. A lot of you are going to be taking trips in the second half of August. We also have the Devil card. The Devil card is a card that talks about releasing and freeing yourself from the bondage of something that is unhealthy or something that could be detrimental to you in some way. All right, this could be addictions. This could be being driven by lust. This could also mean that maybe for some of you, you are healing from something that has been toxic or something that has been painful for you. All right, so you're no longer self-sabotaging. As a matter of fact, again, a lot of you Leos are releasing the things that are getting in the way of your own personal, professional, or spiritual growth. Next, we have that Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles means that you're going to be collabing with someone in some way, and it's going to be profitable for both parties. Now, this could be work, but it doesn't always have to be. Maybe you partner with somebody in your neighborhood, to do, I don't know, a garage sale or a yard sale or something, and it turns out to be a big success. All right. So again, this is collaboration with someone, and it's going to be profitable and or successful for you both. Finally, we've got that Judgment card. The Judgment card is a card that talks about self-improvement, self-development. Looks like you are investing in yourself in some way, Leo, and that is definitely paying off. Oh, look, we've got that Chariot card again. Now, the Chariot card, remember, that's multiple things happening at once. And this one is in the reverse. When we saw the Chariot earlier, which is right here, this is it's the Chariot card in the upright position. So we have it in the reverse. So this means that by the end of August, you're going to have to focus on probably one thing. And then the one thing is where you're going to put your time, your attention, and your energy, because that one thing is going to pay off for you. Okay, next we have that Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is a card about communication. It could be strained for some of you towards the end of the month. And this is communication in all aspects. So it could be in your relationships, could be in your workplace, could be in your business, could be, even with somebody that you work with in some type of a professional capacity, like maybe a lawyer or an accountant or somebody that you only kind of conversate with them when it's something pertaining to your business or maybe to I feel like it's somebody you hired or somebody you're paying. All right, next up, we do have the Page of Wands. That's good news as it relates to your work or your career. I do feel like for some of you, this is going to be a promotion or a raise or a transfer. In other words, you're going to be transferring to a different location. Maybe that's closer to your home. Maybe it's a location that you enjoy a lot more. We also have that Five of Pentacles again. This is a repeater card too. Remember, we saw this card earlier. That's the money mindset card. In other words, a lot of you are starting to make decisions based on where it is that you desire to be financially. Okay, it's not about saying, well, I don't have enough money or I can't afford this, but it's about, strategically, how can I make this happen? Because everything and anything that I want is accessible to me in some way. I just have to figure out what that formula is for me. So, in other words, your level of thinking and your level of expectation as it relates to money and finances is being elevated. Okay. And finally, Leo. Ooh, look at this. I got two cards. The Eight of Wands. All right. Remember, we had the Eight of Wands at the beginning of the reading. We had that card here. That means things happen quickly, but then we got the Eight of Wands again towards the end of the month. So whatever is happening quickly at the beginning of the month, it starts to slow down towards the end of the month. Doesn't mean that doesn't mean that anything is wrong. It just means that, sometimes the momentum doesn't last forever. But again, it doesn't mean that there's anything wrong or anything negative. And finally, we got the Emperor card. Make sure that you are, putting things in control, or trying to control and manage things a little bit better. When I see the Emperor card in the reverse, it means that, there's a lack of structure or there's a lack of clarity as it relates to what it is you're trying to do. This may not necessarily be work or money related. Sometimes it could just be life. It could be home. It could be something where you need to really make sure that things are organized and structured in some way. All right, Leo. So that is what we've got for you for the month of August. Lots of good things happening here. And I'm going to close out your reading with a intuitive life coaching oracle card. I really like this deck. I really do. The cards are huge. All right, so let's see what we've got for you. We do have Source. This is card number 34. Your connection to Source is the light and love that shines through you and leads the way. All right, so I apologize for the glare, but you got card number 34. Okay. All right, so Leo, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it was helpful. Let me know if you like this setup. Like I said, I kind of like it. It's different, but I'm really digging it. Okay, I guess I could do this and say goodbye. And thank you so much for spending this time with me. Remember, we'll do this all again next month. So again, Leo, thank you. And I will check in with you again really soon. Oh, and let me know if you have any questions or comments about this reading. I will do my best to clarify, if you have anything that didn't, anything that you want me to clarify on. All right, Leo, have a great month, and I will check in again really soon.